What's going on, webheads? Welcome back to day 10 of our second annual Spider Pops 25 Days of Christmas. And today is going to be a very interesting video. I have not done a video like this on the Spider Pops channel before. And Funko recently released a product that I'm sure they've actually released a few of these actually before they released this one, but this is one that actually interested me because I like the design of it. But we are going to be going to the skate park and actually making a Spider Pop skateboarding video, so it should be a very interesting time. We have a brand new skate park to go to today, and should be a pretty emotional video for me and pretty fun for you guys as well, so hopefully you guys stick around till the end. Alright, so as it is day 10 of Spider Pop's 25 Days of Christmas, 10 is actually my favorite number. It was actually my number in high school football, and it's just a number that I really appreciate. So I thought for day 10, I was going to try to make the video that I think is probably going to be my favorite throughout this 25 Days of Christmas. So we actually got a awesome package right here. We actually ordered it from Mercari, and I'm very interested to see what it actually is, because as you guys know, we are actually going to be going to the skate park today, which means we actually need to get a new skateboard, because if you look right here, we actually have our old skateboard already dismantled right here. It's an old Chris Cole Plan B, and it has the Ninja Turtle grip tape right there. So we are going to be retiring this skateboard deck right here, because in this box we actually have a brand new Spider Pop skateboard deck, and it's actually pretty cool because it is actually one of these skateboards that Funko actually made, and it is from this last year's New York City Comic Con, I believe. So we're actually just going to open up this package, make sure everything is all right inside. Ordered it off of somebody from Mercari, and it actually came in relatively quickly, so pretty happy about that. But the skateboard was actually retailing for around like $80, and I think I paid around $100 for it on Mercari, and it had free shipping. So I feel like I got a relatively decent deal for something that is sold out, and I'm sure many collectors probably wouldn't even ride this as a regular skateboard. But I feel like it's kind of useless to have a skateboard deck and not be able to ride it. If we can get this box open, and we now have the top of the box open. From what I heard, these are actually like 8.25 boards. I'll have to look at that, but if that is the case, I'm actually pretty happy about that because I like wider skateboards. But there we actually have the skateboard right there. That is a really sick looking skateboard, and if we can get this out of the bubble wrap, I'll be sure to show it to all of you guys. Okay, there we go, and there we go. And right there, we actually have the Zombie Bart Funko skateboard. Really awesome. I am pretty stoked about this. It has the Funko exclusive Fall Convention sticker right on the plastic there, so that is not going to be staying on the actual skateboard. But yeah, we got the Zombie Bart skateboard right there. We are just going to take this out of the plastic. I know most actual like Funko collectors, if they actually bought this skateboard, are probably just going to keep it in the plastic and probably hang it on a wall. But that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to skateboard this Zombie Bart skateboard and see what it's made of. So we're just going to carefully get this plastic off right there. So far, nothing out of the ordinary as far as a regular skateboard deck, which is very promising. This looks to be literally like the exact same size as my Ninja Turtle skateboard. So before we get started into this, I'm actually going to take off the Spider Pop's gloves because this can get a little bit dirty setting up a actual skateboard. And all right, now I actually get a feel of the board. It's pretty cool. They got the Zombie Bart artwork right there, and I like how it actually shows the creator right there with Matt groaning at the bottom, and that is a pretty cool detail. One of my friends is actually a big Simpsons Funko Pop collector, so not sure if he actually picked up this skateboard when it dropped, but I know we were talking about it, and I was thinking about picking it up if it showed up at GameStop, but I caved and just bought it on Mercari anyways. So here we have it right here. And then the other thing that I have that will actually make this a complete Spider Pop skateboard is about a year ago, I actually went into a Zoomies and they had grip tape that was just screaming my name. So if we open up this grip tape right here, grip tape, if you guys don't know, is just basically like sandpaper you put on the top of the board so your feet don't slip off. And right there, we actually have Spider-Man grip tape right there. It is really awesome. It has a pink skyline, and I'm just a big fan of this grip tape. It was a must buy whenever I found it. But yeah, we got that there, and we're going to be putting that on the skateboard today, as well as a new set of bearings. So starting off with the grip tape here, because that is definitely step one when you're setting up a skateboard. First, I'm going to establish which is the nose and the tail. So the Simpson side right there, that's the tail of the board. The top side right there where the Funko is, that's going to be the nose of the skateboard. So you can lay it on like that, and there is just a quick look of how it's going to look on the skateboard. But yeah, this is actually a pretty tricky part about setting up a skateboard, because you got to make sure that there are no air bubbles in it. We will just see how it goes. I set up that Ninja Turtle grip tape, but that was like 3 years ago at this point. But we're just going to try to get this backing off of the grip tape right here, which can be a little bit difficult sometimes. There we go. We got it started right there. And grip tape is really sticky, so you really only get like one shot at this, otherwise it's ruined. So honestly, I think I'm just going to rip off this whole backing right here. And we're just going to hope for the best, because we really only get one shot at this. And I really don't want to mess it up, because this is really cool Spider-Man grip tape, and I would like it to look nice and fly on our skateboard. Now we're just going to place this on carefully. No. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Press. Nope. Let's try again. Try again. Okay. That should be good. All right, let's... Okay, so we are just going to try to flatten it out, because this is as good as it's going to get right here. We've got it fully covering the skateboard, so that is not too bad, but I just got to make sure there are no crazy air bubbles in it, because we already have a couple forming right there. But that is looking okay. If there's any air bubbles in it later on, I'll have to get those out using a razor blade. And that's what I forgot, huh? Yep, okay, so we'll be right back. I need a razor blade.
8:01 p.m.
And we are back, and I now have a razor blade. So we can now start cutting this grip tape. So that is very exciting, and it is already stuck to the chair. So that is nice. And a little bit of background for those of you guys who actually do not know. Skateboarding was actually a big part of my childhood and was a big influencer into shaping me to the person I am today. But if you guys have noticed, I actually do wear this brass knuckles necklace, and I've had this one on since my last one actually got stolen in high school, around like the end of my sophomore year in high school, I want to say, and that was a bit of a bummer, but I ended up getting a new one, and I've had this necklace on ever since. But it's actually something that is really cool and means a lot to me. Whenever somebody actually asks about it, I always usually tell them the story. But my uncle actually passed away when I was a freshman in high school, and that was a very difficult time for me. It was a very rough year for sure, and my uncle was just somebody who was just always trying to help you be a better person. And I used to be a very sensitive little kid, and if it wasn't for my uncle, I don't think I ever would have got past that. He really toughened me up, and he's the one who taught me how to do a good 75% of the stuff that I know how to do on the skateboard. And I remember from like 5th grade to 6th grade, he used to wake me up every morning at like 5 a.m. and he would ride his bike, I would ride my bicycle, and I'd put my skateboard in between my backpack, and we'd walk up to the skate park every day, because it is actually in walking distance of my house, and was something that I used to do a lot in elementary school. But we used to actually go up early, like 5 a.m. in the morning, get up and actually go to the skate park every morning. And he would get better at riding his bike, and I would get better at riding my skateboard. He would teach me a few things, because he had obviously ridden a skateboard before, and back when he was younger, he was actually a sponsored rollerblader for a short amount of time, but actually, I believe, dislocated his ankle and wasn't able to actually rollerblade again. So that's a big reason why he was actually on the bicycle. But we would go up every day, and we would go up to the skate park, and I remember falling and wanting to cry, and he would be the reason why I didn't cry. I remember trying to bomb the ramps, just sitting down on the skateboard, and I remember he actually ran over his foot one day, and I remember he was swearing all the way back to the house, and that was a very memorable moment to me. But my uncle is just somebody that I'm really grateful for, and I definitely miss on the daily. And the necklace I wear is actually his ashes. We got powder coated onto a bunch of these brass knuckles, so every time I'm wearing this necklace, it's like he's with me. Every time I do a backflip Spidey training and it hits me in the forehead, I feel like he's there. And he was just a guy that was always there for me, and I couldn't thank enough for everything that he did for me. But yeah, very grateful for him. I know he's watching me wherever he is, and I'm just very grateful to have gotten to know him. But that's a big part of the 25 days of Christmas, is just being thankful for everything you have and all of your family members, and make sure to cherish those good moments that you have with them, because those are just memories that you're always going to have and are always going to be worth it when you look back. But But yeah, very grateful for him, and I thought it would be a good time to actually record this video, because at the time of recording this video, his son actually just had a kid, so he actually would have been a grandpa today. That's something I'm sure he would be very proud of. But yeah, just something I thought I'd disclose, just because this video is going to be a little bit emotional for me, and a big reason I do it is because I actually drive by that skate park every day now that we used to go to, and it actually recently got completely torn down, and it was a little emotional for me. I kind of wanted to go back there and see it one more time, but it was okay. I actually, like I said, there's going to be a brand new skate park, which I am very excited to see. It's supposed to be really awesome, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what they actually have built there, because before it was just like the normal, it was the local Thornton skate park, and nothing too special. It was basically like a big bowl that you rode around in, and a lot of scooter kids would go to. But apparently this new one is actually supposed to be pretty big, and yeah, this new one's going to be very big. And while they were actually building it, I actually buried one of the brass knuckles that we have and put it right next to the bowl that should be there. That way he's actually part of that skate park, and it's something that I'm always going to remember. And every time I go back to that skate park, I'm gonna remember my uncle and everything that he did for me, and it's just always going to be a lot of good memories there. But yeah, very excited to actually get down there and see what the skate park is like. But I know I will be thinking about my uncle a lot while I'm skateboarding there, that is for sure. But yeah, that is just something I thought I would share with you guys really quick, and we're just gonna get back to trying to cut this grip tape. Oh, I goofed. I missed a very crucial step while I was talking about my uncle, and that is actually something that I meant to do, but I actually have one of the throwing knives that I actually got for my uncle a long time ago. But you're actually supposed to file the grip tape first, and that's a step I completely skipped. All right, we got that filed right there, and I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but there is an outline of the skateboard now, and that should actually give the razor blade something to actually follow, and I am definitely a big goofball for not doing that first, but hopefully that should just make cutting this a whole lot easier now, so we will see. There we go. That was so much smoother right there, and that's a lot better grip tape job. So we got a corner right there. There's the actual Marvel corner, so actually probably going to keep that right there, stick it right on top of my boosted board. And yeah, I'm sure the brass knuckles are going to be hitting me in the face quite a bit for this video. Sometimes it's actually funny because I have to end up cutting out some clips because the necklace actually does stick to my lens sometimes. So sometimes it'll fly up when I'm actually at work, and it'll just stick to my lens right there. So that's something that if someone doesn't tell me, I can go like a whole video without knowing that it's just stuck to my lens right there. But still not a big deal. I still definitely would not take it off for that. But he's just always been there for me, even when he's been gone, even through my toughest moments. And he was there for me when I played football. I wore the necklace underneath my pads, and something I would get in trouble for, but I told them I wasn't taking it off. It was just something I was very grateful to have, because every time I was in a tough spot in my life, I could just look back and remember the good times, and it's just something really nice to remember him by. He was actually in an off-road club, and their logo was actually brass knuckles. That's the main reason we actually got them all made into brass knuckles. I remember helping him work on his Jeeps when I was in like the 3rd grade, and a lot of very memorable moments for me. I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for him. I remember very vividly being in the garage, and I had no idea how to take the trucks off of a skateboard. I remember him showing me like how to use the skate tool and how to actually take the trucks off. And that was something that I didn't know when I was in 3rd grade, and that was something that he taught me, and I just have a lot of really positive memories with my uncle. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that for right now. And alright, we got that all sanded as much as we can at the moment. So right there is our Zombie Bart skateboard right there. Then we got the Spider-Man grip tape on the other side. So that is looking mighty fly. that is pretty awesome. We got our Zombie Bart skateboard set up right there. Brand new skateboard. It feels very fresh, just like a new skateboard should, and it is definitely not going to stay that way for very long. This is going to be very messed up. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about how this Zombie Bart skateboard turned out. Really awesome. Really stoked about the Spider-Man grip tape, and super excited to see how it actually skates at the brand new Thornton skate park. Should be very awesome. I'm very excited to get there. It's going to bring up a lot of old memories for me, I'm sure, and it's going to actually be a little bit of a throwback. So we're going to cut real quick, and we're going to get up pretty early in the morning, and we're going to head up to our local skate park, and should be a very exciting rest of this day 10 of our 25 days of Christmas video. So I think we're just gonna cut to the morning, and yeah, we'll see you guys once we're about ready to head to the skate park
Tomorrow.
all right, and it is a different day now, and we are going to head up to our local skate park, which is brand new, freshly done, and I believe actually just officially opened on Thanksgiving. So should actually be open once we get there, and I'm sure going to the skate park is going to bring back a bunch of nostalgia filled memories. I think I'm just going to head out now, and yeah, it should be pretty fun. All right, and it is actually a different day now. We actually got the old Spider Props mask with us today, and it is actually bright and early in the morning. It's actually like 7:15. So yeah, let's just get back to skateboarding, and hope you enjoy the rest of this video. All right, walking down to the skate park now, and it is very chilly out today. So these Spider Props hoodies that we actually got ended up actually being a pretty good investment. So we're actually staying a little warmer than we usually are. And there goes my alarm. So yeah, there's a skate park right there. All right, so first things first, just gotta set the Spider Props backpack down somewhere out of the way.
Deep in the dark, down on my knees, I've seen things that you wouldn't believe. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. Here we go. Invincible.
All right, and that is about all the skateboarding we have time for today. Super cool to actually be able to get back there and see the brand new skate park. It is still kind of crazy that the old one is not there anymore, but it is for sure a huge improvement over the last one. Pretty cool. We just got to get back in the swing of skateboarding. I am a bit rusty, and that is just something we're going to have to get used to. But yeah, just pretty cool to be able to get back there and see the brand new skate park. But yeah, now it is time for me to go to work, so that is about going to do it for today's video on the Spider Pops channel. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for day 11 of Spider Pops 25 Days of Christmas. It is sure to be a webtastic time, so you definitely don't want to miss out. But yeah, other than that, that is going to do it for this video on the Spider Pops channel. Make sure you guys are staying safe out there, staying frosty, and having fun, of course. Have an amazing rest of your day, webheads. Bye-bye.